Hi there, today we will implement a fully featured search bar with Algolia in Next.js 15, and also it will be the same for React 19. As you can see, this is the result of this video or something similar. So like this, if you want to search about anything like miss or honorable, like you can see, suggestion and autocomplete. So it will be good for beginners and as well, or for the developers that want to implement this feature in Next.js 15. And before before diving in, I really appreciate your support. So just subscribe if you didn't, and let the like after finishing the video, and let's get started. About this video, this is here is the plan of the work. We will create a Next.js project and initialize ShadCN library to use for component or pre-built component to use as our components in this video. So first we will create a Next.js project. So as I said, this video will be from scratch. Just follow the instructions in this PDF file. So I will make it in the description. Okay, just go to your terminal. So I will paste this command here to create a new project in Next.js 15. And just wait for the creation to complete. Okay, we will go to ShadCN. For the ones that don't know ShadCN is a library that make the UI and styling more easier. So it's use Tailwind CSS for styling the components. So everyone who know Tailwind CSS will be comfortable with it, and just you should add the component of ShadCN, and that's it. You can use the components. Here are the components, and for example, okay, let's go to see some breadcrumbs components and look at the code. So the code seems weird, but after that you will see that this code is much easier than anything. And you just need to add the component after installing ShadCN in your project. So let's go to a calendar. So it's really good. Card. It's my favorite UI library that I used to use in my all projects. Checkbox. So in this video, our goal is not ShadCN. I just give it to you to use maybe in the future. So today is to implement. So what is our name of the project? So I will Next.js or Next Algolia. Okay, would you like to use TypeScript? Yes, and like to use Tailwind CSS? Yes. Okay, you like to inside a source directory? Yes, I recommend this. Okay, would you like to use app router? Yes. Turbo pack? Okay, I will just make it, and just make it, or you must let it as it is for the alias, and the installation is proceeding. Okay, the installation is success. So cd next Algolia, and here I will just type code. and that's it. Second, we will initialize ShadCN library in our project. Just copy this, Control C, go here, and type Control G. If you are using a query keyboard, go to the terminals. And paste the command here. And let's initialize ShadCN library in our project to use. Okay, which style would you like to use? So I will just prefer the default. And I will just which color would you like to use? So I prefer the neutral. Yes, and is creating use force. So here this is a good remark. So use dash force is because we are using the latest feature of React, which is feature React 19. So it's not compatible a little bit with ShadCN. So in every command that we will use in ShadCN, we will use this dash force for installing the dependencies or anything else. So just hit enter. Okay, success, project installation complete. Okay, let's go to the main stuff. First, let's see. Okay, first we will add. Let's go to our project. So, and we will install all the dependencies that we're gonna be using. So just copy this, go to your VS Code. We're here, and paste it over here. Just add the pagination and input, and we will. Okay. What is this? Unknown option force. Let's okay, how so using force is by by the permission. So let's do this. Okay, so created 3 files. So, and now we will do something which is okay. So second, we will configure Algolia and get the app ID and the secret ID. First of all, we'll upload some dummy posts to use in our search for Algolia. Second, we will get the app in the secret key to in our application, and finally we'll configure the indices of Algolia that we will use in our search. I will give you or explain this for you after. Okay. Okay, so first we will we will configure Algolia. So first of all, because Algolia is like a cloud, so you should insert or make dummy data or your data in Algolia cloud, so that it will generate for you suggestions and will do the stuff. So it will do the work. So let's search for Algolia dashboard. So let's go. And if you don't have an account, so just sign in. I will prefer to sign with Google. So it will tell you that if you want to. So yes, what best describes your industries? I will just education. Do any of this platform? I don't use any of this. And how do you plan to use Algolia website? So website search. And that's it. Welcome Abdo, you are setting up your dashboard. So just wait for the process of setting up, and after that we will connect with API no code. As it's asked us to import the data that we will use for the first step, because Algolia need your data or list of items that can be searched. So I will upload a file which can be a JSON or CSV or Excel or TSV. So I prefer to use JSON, and I already create this dummy data to use for the search. So let's click here too, and I will use this dummy data. You can find it in the description or in the Git repository. So open this posts and just hit upload. It will create an index for us that we will use after, and so data import and complete. So and primary text, so the primary text will be the title, secondary will be the gender, or will be the description, author, image URL, main image. So here is the final search bar when you set up Algolia in your project. Just hit continue. So the process will take some time. So now it will ask you for searchable attributes. So that's it. Searchable attributes are here. I will not add because title, description, author are enough for that. Just hit continue. Configure relevancy, add custom ranking attribute. Okay, I will just add the author and the title. Relevancy. So this relevancy is for the suggestions and something. Hit continue. Okay, so this is the application ID and search API key. So these two we will use in our application to configure Algolia. So just copy those and go to your VS Code and create a new file in your source. Okay, in your source directory, which is named env.local, and I will paste this, and we will use next API key. Okay, so we will use this next public Algolia app ID and next public Algolia search API key. So these two are the main assets of Algolia to use to access the API of Algolia and search your data. So let's go to the API application ID, copy, okay, and go here, Control V, and that's it. Let's go to implement, and now the application ID and the search API key are done. So we will go to configure Algolia to make the search really fascinating. Skip for now, and here in your dashboard you will see the application search and write API key. This write API key is your key your key to use if you want to upload data from your application. Maybe from your application you wanna add some objects. Maybe you wanna add the object that you are using in your Algolia search. So if you want upload or insert some data, so you should get this ID. So we will use it. Let's go to copy. Maybe in this video we're gonna be done using. Go to and Algolia. Okay, here it is. Control V. Algolia admin app key. And here that's it for this. So let's go to configure Algolia. Go to search. So what is the process? The process is to create an index as we already did, which is the post index. And after that we will configure the query suggestions. The query suggestions are when you search for something, it will suggest for you some data that you are configured in this query suggestions, like this. So for that we will create this new query suggestion index. And okay, what is the source index? The source index is the index or the primary index that you are using in your application. So this is the posts, and the name of the new query suggestions index is this. We will use this and just hit continue. And before continue, I recommend you to get the names of the indexes, because we will use in your application or to access the data in Algolia. So here posts. So I will just copy this and go to your components, or go to the library, create a new file named constant.ts, and create two instant indexes, which is posts and post suggestions. So export const, I will name it InstantSearch okay, index name, and I will name it okay post. What is this? I can type. Okay. Okay. Instant search index suggestion. I will add suggestions index, and that's it. And just accept and continue. Okay. Now the process of creating the new index. So it will create a new index for you. So the query suggestions are something something from your previous searches. So in this case, when you access to the query suggestions index, you will not see any data, because you didn't search anything. So for that, we will upload some data to use for the query suggestions. And with that, I will set the configuration of the index. I will just hit all languages, personalized query suggestions, and I will query by facets. I will enable and add title, description, and author. Hit confirm, enable. Okay, so that's it. And I will edit categories of the attribute. I will add the title and show to the top, author, and description. I will make it show the 4-5 top, add and confirm. Okay, the index is ready, so let's hit save. Okay, go to this query suggestion. I will go to the query suggestion index. I will go to see the records. So in this case you will see no records yet, because we didn't search anything, because the creation of this index based on your history or the previous searches when you are using the index or the posts index or the primary index in your case. For this I will for showing the results I will create an index or query index. I will create it for you, or create it to see the suggestions from the query suggestions. I will just upload records, randomly records, and upload file. It's not the JSON, it's SVE, and I already created, which is this, and hit upload. This file must have the query attribute, because the suggestions are based on the query, not the attributes of the object. As you can see, each object has query and count, and this count is the number of searches. So in your search bar it will give you the most, or the queries that are with a high number of count. Okay, for before proceeding to the code, I will give you a bonus, which is how to see your search bar in the final results. Go to UI demos and create or get started. I will get started with auto complete and search for anything like this. You can see the suggestions and breaking news, which is really good, and 10 tips for improving. It's really good, and that's it. This is the demo or the final results. So now I will go to my code and just start developing. First we're gonna be we will create what we'll do. So go to the layout, just let the layout like it is. Go to the page. I will just get rid of all of this because we will not use this anymore. Why this? And create a new div, and okay, hit H. So okay, I will just next. Okay, we will create a search component for that, and I will give you all the steps. Search component bg white flex items center with full and justify in the center. Okay, let's go to your component and create Algolia dash search .tsx rafse. Okay, control space, and here it is, control G, yarn run dev. Okay, I will just start for the project to launch. Okay, control enter. And okay, font bold, text 14. Okay, and that's it. I make it flex call, and I will just add the gap, which is 8. So now we will do something amazing. We will build the search the search component. But okay, before that, we will go to our plan of work. So after configuring Algolia and get the app ID and the secret ID, we uploaded some data, get the app ID, and configure the indices of Algolia. So we're done. Now we will install all the dependencies of Algolia to use. First of all, we will install the primary one, this. Control C, and go to your terminal, create new instance, and hit enter. I'll go for the second one. To install. Hit enter. Go for the third one. And after that, we will create a new okay, now for the search component, first thing first, we will import instant search, okay, from React instant search. Second, okay, so this instant search is like a provider. You should wrap all the logic of the search inside this instant search. Instant search, and just do something. So okay, just I will create a new div over here, and class flex call items in the center, and that's it. And here we will create the auto complete input and some hits or data to be shown. Okay, but now we will configure the instant, because there is some attributes we need to add to this instant search. First of all, is initial UI state, which is an object, and we should add posts. So according to this name is according to your data. Maybe you are using or you want to search articles, posts, images, so just add the name you want. And I will query. The query is when you launch or go to the page of your search bar, you will see the initial UI of the search. I will just let it an empty string, and page I will add just one page, because there is no UI or no no data. The second is search client. Search client is an object that link your project with Algolia, and for that we will create a new component or a new file named search client. And this search client we will give you, or we will configure by this file our Algolia search. Go to the lib and create a new file, Algolia /search client.ts. And for that we will create our index. First we will import light client as Algolia search from Algolia search light, and const app id, which is process dot env dot next public Algolia app id. Const API key. Next. and if app ID or not key, throw new error Algolia ID or API key is missing. Port I can't type. Port const search client Algolia Search app ID API key, and that's it. Go here, search client. Okay, the second configuration, we will configure the future. Okay, the future is something like, why the arrows are not working? Future, so preserve, make it just true, and persist true. So preserve shared state on amount is true. It will preserve the share state, because when you reload or something, it will be mounted while you are unmounted. And persist hierarchical root count is for when you search, it will count all your searches and it will display it if you want to display it. The future, and okay, index name. This index name is really important, so we'll go to constant, and this is Control C, and routing. So in Next.js, routing is crucial. Routing and insights, all of that are just the configuration. Maybe these two are optional, but I recommend you to use. And that's it for the configuration. For this error, they say that InstantSearch cannot be used as a JS6 component. It will not give, or it will not impact your application, but in the end of the video we will solve this problem. So okay, now we will implement the autocomplete input and some hits or data to be shown. So I will go to Algolia and create a new component named autocomplete.ts6, and for that I created this component because it's really big, and you can get it from this or from the GitHub repository, because I will share this code with you. So just hit copy and go here and paste this, and I will explain everything for you from the top to the end. Okay, what is this? Okay. First of all, this code is for attributes. This InstantSearch hierarchical attributes are the attributes that will be shown in the suggestion or in the hierarchical attributes or the menu, because when you search, you can see the menu below the search bar. So these attributes will be the displayed one. So we will configure this in the constant export const control V, and I will do this. Make sure to add the right attributes. So you should add categories, and the attributes that you are using in your data. Maybe you are using an article, just hit name, title, description, and for me I will just title, query, and author description, and that's it. Go back, and okay, the main part are this use search box. So the query and the refine function. The refine function, it will update the search whenever you type in your keyboard in the search bar. Define use pagination. So the pagination, this is for customizing the pagination component that we will use later, and the debounce is for making the search really really easy, because it will not search whenever you type a letter, whenever you type a long word, not one letter at a time. Use effect for make the changes. Current category. So this use memo is when you search, it will memorize your searches, and it will give you the previous. If you search the same one, so it will give you the previous, and it will make the process really fast. The plugins are, because Algolia work with plugins. So maybe for the recent searches plugin, category suggestions in category plugins, and this is not okay. Instant query. Then what is the name of okay, this is the name. Okay, you make sure to for this query suggestions in category, make sure to add the instant suggestion index that we are created earlier, and that's it. Okay, use the index name, search client. As you can see, this is the search client. Okay, the transform source, it will transform the data, your data to query suggestions in category plugins, and that's it. Copy paste the suggestions query index. So this is what we will use, because query suggestions, it will create a query suggestions plugin for you, and it need search client and index name. This is the two that you must know why you are using, and that's it. Categories. The categories. Okay, category attribute. Category attribute are the attribute that we are created earlier in the suggestion. Okay, manage index. In the configuration, there is category attributes. Where is the category attributes? It's not showing here. Maybe the searchable attributes. No. Okay, never mind. I will just add add the attributes that you are using in your object. I will add the title and the description. And here the transform, this is what will render for you. And that's it. Use effect, autocomplete. So here is the autocomplete instance. Autocomplete is from autocomplete is from Algolia autocomplete.js, and all the components that we are using are from those that we are created earlier. And let's go to autocomplete instance. So here it will render create element fragment, and it will render this. All the stuff, this are just a configuration code, and it will return a div and create an instance or a search instance for you. I guess that all the configuration are done. I will go to the search and just just import autocomplete to and search client. Placeholder. As you can see, you must, it's like an input placeholder. So search for any post, and I will add data attached. Okay, these attributes are are optional, but I will add them. Okay, for the class name, I recommend I just style as you want. I will make rounded none and border none and open on Fox. Maybe that's it. Okay, I will just add use client directive because we are using Algolia app ID or is missing. Okay, to solve this problem we must add the .env. So npm install .env. Okay, use force. Go to search client and import .env. What is the problem? Okay, you must create this in your root directory. And here it is. The problem is that I have created the env file in the source directory, not in the root directory. So here it is, the search. As you can see, it's a suggestion, breaking news. It's really amazing. But now I will okay, now we will render the data or the search data in the UI and add some pagination. Okay, now we will create components that will render our data, and I will go to the page, and here the data and the pagination. Okay, Control B will goes here. Okay, create a new div. Okay, class name margin top will be 10, flex items center, and gap will be 4, flex call. The first component will be the hits or the data. The second one will be pagination. First of all, we will add, what is this? Add just a basic data. Just use hits provided by search, and I will add hit component, which is, I will make it over here, or just create a hit component, Algolia, create a new one, and hit component, yes, 6, I'll say, and I will do this, hit okay, flex center gap 4 and flex call. Okay, h1 hit dot. So the hit is the data object, so I will just add a title, and span or p hit description. Font bold, text red, and over here I will import it, hit component. Let's see the result. What is the problem? Okay. Hit component, that's it. I just made a mistake. I must wrap all my instances in the search or the instant search, as you can see. I'll just make it here. Just go to the page. And why the head component are not shown? There is no head components to the head component. Okay, this is head. That's it. It's not because it should be like this. It should be like this. Hit, and it will hit component. Hit like this. And here I will just get rid of this. And here all the heads. Top. And now I will add one more thing, which is in the head component. I will add the head or the highlight, because when you search it will highlight the search keyword. So highlight head, and attribute will be title, and I will import highlight from instance. Like this. Hello? No. Top. As you can see, it will highlight all the searches. Top 5 destinations for your next vacation, and that's it. And okay, as you can see, the search bar is working properly. The suggestions, highlight, and now we will implement the pagination for to make your search beautiful, and as well as it will make you satisfied with the search bar. As you can see, it's shown all, maybe not all the searches, but a lot of searches. I would like to make it will render just the 5 or 10 to searches. I will configure. There is an instance from Algolia named configure, and inside this instant search you should add it here, configure, and I will add hits per page. I will just add 8 or 6 hits per page, and I will distinct true. Okay, we'll make it true. Do not render duplicate 1, and I will get ranking info is to be true. As you can see, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Top. Go to page, and that's it. For that I will just make it a little bit. Okay, now we will create the pagination. Custom pa. We will use chat.cn for that. Create a new component, custom .ts6. So I'll go to is here custom pagination component. You will find it in this file that I will let it in the description. I will just copy the code, go here and select all and copy. And this pagination is from chat.cn, so pagination content, so all of those are from chat.cn. I just use pagination hook from React Instant, and I just make it my own. So I just use the pagination of chat.cn and I customize it, the number of pages and how to interact with our data, as you can see. And I will over here I go to the search, control space, and let's see the results. As you can see, this is the pagination process. Okay, let's make it, or make some padding 8. As you can see, this is the pagination. Page request is below 0, so go to the pagination and go to the next button. What is okay, the next button or the previous button. Okay, if current is equal 0, return, and the problem is shown, and like this. Here as well, if current below the limit, is there any limit over here? Limit page, total pages, so total pages. Or just pages. Or I will just use is last page, is first page. Okay. Is last page, return. And it worked properly. That's it. Here it is. Go to any page you want, and that's it. Okay, after that I will give you a bonus. Go to the search. We will add a popular search queries or some filters for the popular search queries. So let's create a component, popular search queries, popular searches. Okay, what we will build in this component we will add our or the popular searched queries below our search input, over the search input over here. I will just create the popular search queries. Popular searches. It will goes here. I will add some class name, margin top, maybe 4, and it will be flex, gap will be 2, items center, okay. Let's create. So this popular search queries need queries. So the queries that are popular and props, and the type is will be popular search queries, and I will define this interface over here. Interface popular search queries. It will extend use search box props, and this from React Search. And I will add the queries because the queries are not in use search box props, and it will accept an array of strings. And here it is, const refine, and this is will change the state of the search bar. Use search box, and this use search box is also from React InstantSearch. And I will add props to this. Okay. Okay, it will render a list of queries dot map dot query. It will be string, and it will return a button that will, when you click to this button, it will render some data for you. Key, that's it. Key query, or I will just add the index because the query index number, and I will add. Okay, when you are look for maybe span, and I will add the query over here. Let's style this. Class name, font, bold, uppercase, and underline for make it more, and text I will make it red to be shown. And for the query, I will make it class name, okay, and make it for this, and for this I will add rounded none, and variant I will make it outline, and on click event refine the query, change, that's it. Let's see, I will add the queries, maybe top, ultimate. These queries are up to you, so if you search a lot of top, ultimate, so add the queries that are more popular, any query, and that's it. Let's see. As you can see, look for top, for ultimate, and for any. As you can see, top, any query, because there is no any query. Let's see guide. I will add guide. No result بينه, and guide. How to spell guide? Okay, guide. Flex wrap. Justify between. Justify. Center. Okay. As you can see, this is the final result. I will make the auto complete. What is width and full? Okay, I will make it 70% or 60. As you can see, top, ultimate, pagination, previous, and here is the final result. It's really amazing. As I said, to solve this problem, which is InstantSearch cannot be used in GS6, I recommend you to do this. I will add next InstantSearch GS6, and I will create. Okay, I will do this. Export function next instant search, which accepts props. Next instant search props. Return instant search, and I will do props as React node, because this instant search is not a React node, it's an element, so you should do this. And interface Control V extends instant search props, show instant props, why instant search props. I will add the children, because an element has not a children. React node, and go here, Control D, next instant in search. Why this? Get rid of this, and the problem is gone. Let's go to this, and here the result remain with pagination and all. It's really amazing. So to review all what we did, so let's go to first. We go from top to the plan of the work, creating the application, installing all the dependencies, creating necessary components, and why this, and style the home page. And this is autocomplete component. You should see in the GitHub repository or just by this file. I will make it in the description below. And the pagination component as well. Here is the pagination component, and the popular queries are if you want to add them or not, and that's it. Okay, just a review. Okay, and if you want to know and how to insert data from your website by Algolia API, just tell me in the comments. I will do it for you. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Just if you find this video helpful, just give me a like and subscribe if you want more videos like this or some information in this field. And thank you, and привет, до свидания.